going on, y'all? I know it's been a minute since you've seen me, seen my face, heard my voice. But I'm back. I'm back with it's a vlog this time. Just gonna catch you up on what the fuck I've been doing lately. We got some rings, so finna do a little quick ring workout. Just have a nice little chat. You know, it's been a minute. So yeah, let's get her done. I mean, there's a lot of specifics I can't tell you just yet, but I mean, life just hit me hard, bro. It came to a point where I had to, you know, find balance with not just me, but the shit that I do within my life. So, I guess what I could say is, you know, take life day by day, but just know what you're, shooting for. I always say on my Instagram, if you don't follow me, I always say, try to get better every day. Always find a way to self-improve every day. No matter if you're busy as fuck, no matter if you're, stuck in life, going through shit, there's always time to self-improve. You never go wrong with trying to self-improve, because self-improvement, it's not a way of, it's not just something that you do, it's something that you live. Like, you have to make it a lifestyle. And me personally, I don't feel there's anything more satisfying than self-improvement. As I was saying, self-improvement to me, there's just no greater reward than improving yourself every day. There's a butterfly. There's no greater reward than improving yourself every day, because, I mean, I was like, if you knew me in high school, I was pretty, I was pretty reserved. I was pretty quiet. I didn't really want to do shit. I was hella insecure. I was hella fucking insecure. And then, graduate. A couple years pass by. Really like a year and a half. A year and a half passes by, and I was always into fitness. I was always passionate about it. I was just never serious. Because even in high school, I was lifting this shit, but it wasn't to the point where I'm doing now. But basically, I found fitness about a year and a half ago, and shit, I haven't stopped. I mean, I was at this same playground. The same playground a year ago. And I'll show you some pictures from a year ago. But last year I was pretty, to say the least, I was hungry, and I still am hungry. I always will be hungry. You know, it's always gonna be within me to just get better. I hate being sediment. I hate being, you know, the same person I was yesterday. And that's why I always say you have to find a way to improve every single day, because I don't want to be average. I don't want to be, you know, stuck in life. I don't want to be in the same place forever. I just feel what I want out of life is just, you know, it's not what you would call, you know, I guess average. But I always want to be the best I can be. I always want to be the best I can be. I try to aim for perfection every day. Perfection is something that I don't see anybody ever reaching in a lifetime, but as long as you're striving for it, you can fucking achieve. You can achieve anything in this life. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. Self-improvement is, you know, I say it's probably the best thing you can do in this lifetime, because when you raise your aura, your biological field, when you raise your aura, your biological field, people can feel your presence. People can feel, you know, who you are spiritually. They can feel your soul, you know. It's like when you see somebody who's doing bad shit, negative shit, you know, you can feel their presence before they do anything, because it's their biofield that makes them them. It's their aura that you can feel, right? So when you self-improve, people can feel that shit, and you attract good things. And when you attract good things, you know, that's when you start to manifest shit. And this is why I say, especially to my men out there, to practice semen retention. Because semen retention, it helps align your chakras. Your chakras are what makes you, you. It coincides with your aura, right? It coincides with your aura. So by practicing semen retention, you're not living in your lower self, and you're elevating your mind. You're elevating, you know, you're rewiring your brain to, you know, not look at the lower values of life, you know. I see a lot of people complain about, you know, the shit that goes on in their life, the shit that they attract in their life. Well, take a step back and look at yourself. You know, don't blame the world for your problems. Look at yourself and see what you are doing inside of your life that is creating these problems. Because nothing happens by coincidence. You know, nothing happens by coincidence. Everything is, if you take a step back, everything happens in the spiritual world first before it happens in the physical. So the moment you think of a bad thought and you act upon that bad thought, you attract bad shit. But when you have a bad thought and you neglect that shit, that's willpower. Because that means you're in control of your own mind. And some of you don't think for yourselves. You don't think for yourselves. You don't, come outside in nature. You don't look at the finer things in life. You just live in your lower self. Always emotional, always desiring something. You're always craving something. It's not how it works. And I'll admit, it's not everybody's, time to discover themselves. And some won't learn until later on down the life, which is totally fine, right? But for those of you who take this message and apply it to your life, you'll see what I'm talking about. Whereas what you think is what you attract. It's called the law of attraction. You are what you think. There's 12 universal laws. The universe and man-made laws are very, very different. Man-made laws are meant to keep you in order. Universal laws are here to make you elevate. See the difference? Until you figure that out, you will always be the same person you were as yesterday. You will always be the same person as you were the year before. You would never improve yourself, and you will never become your greatest self if you don't realize this. Stop giving a fuck about what society thinks. Stop giving a fuck about, what your best friend might say about you trying to improve your life. Your friends should want you to improve no matter what. That should mean financially, spiritually, physically, any fucking way possible known to man, right? Practice discipline, Discipline yourself from something that you're addicted to, right? Do that shit. Set a goal, achieve that shit. Make sure you have that drive to go do something, bro. Society is just in a rut right now, but what can you do to make sure that you get out that shit? To make sure that you're not a fucking statistic, and that you are an achiever, you are a winner, you are, a fucking mogul. You feel me? Be somebody that, look, they tell you a lot. To be somebody that your younger self will look up to. I say, be somebody that you would look up to right now. A kid might not know everything, but you right now in this current state of life, you may know right now what you want to do, and who you would want to look up to. And that person doesn't exist yet, let's say if you take inspiration from somebody else. I have a lot of mentors in my life. I take a lot of inspiration from them, and again, you see the results because I implement that shit into my life, and again, I'm having success with it. So if that person doesn't exist, create that person, man. Create them. But that's all I got for y'all today, man. I hope y'all like the video. Comment, share, subscribe. Holla back at the DubFit family. Peace.